What is going on, y'all? Tech Me out here, and I am back with another monthly favorites, August edition. Now, if you are new here, this is a series where I like to talk about all of my favorite tech things and non-tech things, music, TV shows, clothes, and even a new category in this episode. So let's get started with the very first item. This thing right here, y'all. This is the gimbal of all gimbals for me right now. Truthfully, y'all, I got the version before this one, and I wasn't going to get this one until I saw the fact that it can track you with the native camera app. Normally with gimbals like this, you would have to use the app for the gimbal, so in this case, the Insta360 app. But with this model, I can use, like my Blackmagic app and the Moment app. And it does this using like Apple's dock kit, it wirelessly and instantly connected. It will track you 360 degrees, so it can literally follow you across the room, and I love that. It makes me want to vlog more, You can extend it. It has like a built-in selfie stick. You gotta use a lot of force. I'm in love. I'm going to the Apple event that's coming up, so I'm gonna be taking this with me, and I don't know, y'all, this might be my setup for the event. So yeah, y'all let me know though, do you want a vlog recap of the event up here on YouTube, or would you rather see it like in a short condensed version on Instagram? I'm so torn on which format I'm gonna do for the vlog of the Apple event, because I'm gonna take y'all along with me, show you behind the scenes, all that good stuff, so we will be going together. Now the next thing that I got in, y'all, are the new Pixel devices. Like, oh my gosh, gorgeous. This is like jewelry, and yes, it does remind you very much of an iPhone, like when you're holding it, but it's like an even better version, dare I say, of what that would feel like, because it just feels so premium, polished. And the peak, it looks even better in person, but the notch, it is big. It kind of reminds me of that Cartoon Network character. What is it? I'm gonna throw him up on screen. I don't know. That reminds me of his face. I'm not a really big fan of the camera bump. It's fairly large. However, I will commend Google on the fact that even though the camera bump is the way that it is, I can put this on a table and use it and it not rock. I can't say that for a lot of phones out there, so yeah, I'll give them that. On an even more important note, the camera up here is phenomenal. I am still very much getting set up on these. I am going to be starting off using the Pixel 9 Pro. So let me know any questions y'all got, okay? And this display, I cannot get enough of. Everything looks rich and deep and just colorful. And I do like the fact that it also has a, built-in fingerprint reader. Another new feature up here that I was excited to try is the Add Me feature, which is good for like when you are the person taking the photo and you want to be in the photo. You can now like add yourself after the fact and do it seamlessly. But yeah, there's some other features and things on these, but I will be talking about them more later because we do gotta get on to that next item. Y'all, I was in my mobile photography bag. Like I said, I am really getting more into it. So, I had to get this tripod. This is something that I have mentioned on the channel before. However, I unfortunately broke the leg of it. Gorilla Grip, I don't know. And I had to buy another one. So it still worked though, even with the broken leg, but come on, like, let's be real, I'm not trying to rely on that. But if you are new to this, if this is your first time seeing it, I would highly recommend getting it. The thing that really sells me on it is how small it is, so this is nothing to throw in my bag, especially when I'm on the fence if I want to bring a tripod or not. I know I can take this one and it'll fit in most things that I have. It also has a Bluetooth remote, so I can use that to pair with my phone and take photos away from it. I actually used this a few days ago when I was out to dinner with my family and we wanted to get a picture after. So instead of having to find something to leave my phone up on like I normally would, I just pulled this out my bag and it was, doing what it needed to do. I always struggle with the feet down here. You can put it in portrait or in landscape mode. Simple, compact, and fairly good. Another thing I got in recently are these gorgeous Kim Kardashian headphones. So these are the Beat Studio Pros. I know she has like some in-ear versions, but these are the on-ear versions. It's in the realm of like my favorite color palette, so it was just a hit for me to begin with. But these are super comfortable. I can get up to 40 hours of battery life on them, so it's gonna be perfect for when I'm traveling. They also have active noise cancellation, spatial audio. Overall, I like these, All my videographers, photographers out there, I know we have all been in that situation where we have forgot the SD card, and that feeling, this right here is a SD card holder that fits in your wallet. Yeah, my plan for this is to fill it up and just keep it in my wallet. That way, when I'm out, if I ever do forget my SD card, I know that I have this somewhere on me. Especially when I'm at like an event. Thank God I usually have my phone though, so hence me also getting more into mobile photography and all of that. So super cheap. I'm gonna have it linked below. Now, this next item that I have here, it comes from ShiftCam. And I'm actually testing out a couple of their products, but this one right here is their magnetic phone grip. You know, I do have the gimbal, but when I want an even smaller setup and I don't want to bring that with me, I love something like this. If you follow my monthly faves, then you probably remember like me mentioning something similar to this. If you haven't seen the video, I'm gonna link it in one of these corners. It's something that I like slept on. I didn't think it was necessary, but it really adds a sense of security in your grip when you're, you know, filming like this, or even, you know, here in landscape mode. It's that magnet. I don't have to deal with any like clips or anything like that. However, the thing that makes this one stand out even more for me is that it wirelessly charges my phone as well. Because when I'm filming, it kills my battery a lot quicker, but I love that this also powers up my phone. And I can just press this button here and it'll instantly start recording. I'll have the mirror here so I can see myself, you know, when I'm vlogging. The only thing it did not have that the other one had is the corded thread on the bottom so that I could like put this on top of a tripod, but I'm okay without that, because this one also has a built-in light. So I can light my face a little bit better when I'm using this in, you know, dark conditions. And yeah, you could even take that off, so it doesn't have to be there, which makes this, you know, an even lighter setup then. I love this thing. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is the art that I got. I found some really good finds on Etsy. This is the Got 'em. If you know, use the sneakers app, you know about this right here. And I just thought it was so cute. It seems like it was 3D printed, but it was different. I liked it. I'm currently still trying to figure out where exactly I want it in here because it kind of shifts around the room right now, but I got this. I also found these really cute KAWS hands. My goal is to put it on the wall, but I gotta figure out how to mount it because it didn't come with any type of brackets like that, but I don't know, I might use some command strips. Something in me tells me though, don't do that. But I don't know, if you got some suggestions, let me know down below because I'm open to hearing them. But now, to be on the safe side, it's gonna stay right over there on top of the cabinet. And I'm just using it as like a catch-all. It can't really hold much, truthfully, because of the way the hands are, but it just looks good. I think that's 3D printed. I also found these KAWS eyes on Etsy. I just felt like that would look really good pretty much anywhere in here. Again, I'm still finding where I want them to kind of live, because for now they just float. And I want to say I'm looking around to make sure I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to say the last piece of art that I got it's from Etsy, Basquiat on a dollar bill. Get into the details, y'all. It is metal. This is solid, and it can stand on its own, you know. There we go. So abstract, you know. Another item that I grabbed recently are these shades. So I've been on the hunt for some like nice polarized sunglasses. My fiance and I, we joke a lot because of my struggle in finding a good pair of sunglasses. Like, my face is small and a lot of them just don't fit. They look too big. But these from Madewell were made well. And I am just in love with them. They feel so good. Like, I'm obsessed with some gold and black sunglasses. And these are a hit. I love it, I love it, I love it. The only thing it doesn't have are the polarized lenses. But I was informed you can get that added. I just can't remember right off how and where. This type of style, you know, the aviator look is one that's a little different for me, but I like it. These sneakers are, oh, I'm obsessed. They're so cute. I'm probably going to end up grabbing them in some other colors, knowing me. I've eyed these for a while. I don't know what took me so long to purchase them, but I am glad I did. I love the like reflection on the logo in the back. Like it just kind of has this gold like tint to it. And the fact that the bottom is this rubber sole, I feel like it is a little bit more forgiving when I'm out and about and I might get them like scuffed up or a little dirty. Cause you know, when you got that all white sole, everything shows. But yes, super comfortable. And I love that you can kind of dress them up or dress them down. Very versatile, you know? Now, the new category that I wanted to bring in this episode, y'all, is food. Hello, fellow foodies. The items that I want to talk about are actually both from Target. Starting with these right here. They taste like, they taste a little bit like fruit roll-ups, kinda, but they look like Twizzlers. This is the flavor that I really like, the strawberry mango. I don't know if they have other flavors, but this is the one that I get. They look like this, so they come in little individualized packs and you get 8 to a box. Now, another thing from Target that I would say is definitely worth picking up, and I almost didn't tell y'all because half the time they're sold out anyway, but it's these Biscoff ice cream bars. It is like all the best flavors. It has a little bit of caramel, I wanna say. Oh my God, I'm looking at them online now. It's looking like it's sold out literally for pickup, delivery, shipping. So if you see them, grab them because they are hard to find. Is it just me, but do y'all be getting suckered into these like Instagram and TikTok ads? Like, this next item comes from one of those and it is known as the Foldy. So, apparently these were going like viral. This is something now that I try my best to bring with me when I'm traveling because it gives me an extra bag in a bag, especially if I go shopping. It also has an expandable bottom and it gives me like a little bit more storage space, which is where I plan to put like my shoes. I think the most difficult part, honestly, is getting it folded back, which isn't hard. It's just more so remembering the way that you do it. This also has this little strap on the side so I can slide it down onto the handle of my suitcase. There's even a slot for my water bottle. I might even low-key bring this with me to the Apple event, which, you know what? I should do a what's in my, you know, Apple event camera bag type thing. Y'all let me know if you'd want to see that. If so, I will probably drop that on Instagram and you already know how that goes here and down below. So the music I'm listening to, I'm gonna have that link for you down below because I make a new playlist in Spotify every month with all of my current favorites. So this is like a little sneak peek of them, but feel free to follow me up there. But TV shows though, I have been watching House of Dragons with my fiance and it is good. So it took me a while, y'all, to get like into it. Like that first episode, I don't know if you've seen it, season 1, episode 1. It was a bit much. But since I've got past that, I am hooked. So if you've seen Game of Thrones, this is the spinoff, I think is what it's called, of that show. But House of Dragons, it basically kind of gives you the details of the origin story of some of the main characters and their families that are in Game of Thrones. So it is definitely one of those shows I will recommend watching after Game of Thrones, but if you hop into it without watching Game of Thrones, you should be all right. But it helps bring everything together when you've seen both of them. But overall, I'm loving the show. My favorite character right now is, what's her name? Princess Rhaenyra's? Oh God, I'm always messing the names up. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. At first, I didn't care for her that much, but now on season 2, she's my top pick. Oh man, it felt like I had more. Jeez, it felt like it went by quick. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna do it for this one. So I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. But until the next one, y'all, as always, thanks for taking the time out to let me tech you out. And oh yeah, I'm gonna throw up here the monthly faves playlist in case you want to check out the previous episodes or maybe another one of my videos over here. All right.